Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and look, no wrist guard today. Feels better today, of course. Of course, I had a messed up wrist for at least a day before, I even filmed anything, but yay, I can move my wrist again. Anyways, that's not what you hear about. I am here with my finished 2020 Project Pan update. I am doing this with some of my friends in the Geeks and Beauties community. I will link them down below. And I have multiple empties, but I'm only adding one thing because as of this update, I have hit 20 empties in this, and it's finished 20 by 2020. I've done it, or in 2020. Last year was finished 20 by 2020. Now it's in 2020, so forgive that. But so to give myself a little wiggle room, I'm adding one thing in here to make it, in theory, I could finish up to 40 items, but I'm not going to be adding anything more to this. This isn't going to be a rotating project pan anymore, is what I'm trying to say. So, of all the stuff I finished, I finally finished this. This has been in here since the beginning. It is the Garnier Whole Blends 5-in-1 Detangling Spray. I will actually miss this. It smells amazing. They don't make it anymore though, because I was looking up a price for it for my empties, and it was a pain in the butt to find. But here are my marks. Like I said, I worked on this starting from completely unused, so that is done. I also have another Zany Laney spray. This is a 1000 Yellow Daisies from show I can't remember the name of ever because I never watched it. Last time it was like down to here, and I managed to finish up that last little bit. I actually finished that up last month, so I don't need to add that back into the bag. Speaking of Zany Laney, I also finished my body scrub. This is It's So Fluffy from, what's the name of that movie? I can't remember it either, but I actually have seen it. But the scent notes are apple, hazelnuts, and rainbows, but it is completely empty. Last time it weighed 184.3 grams. It was full, and now just the container weighs 26.9. And something I literally finished last night, finally. I was a bit surprised by this one. It is the Evolute Super Oil. It had been sputtering for a while, but I could not get anything out of it last night, so I opened it up and poured out what was left into my hand, and it was almost nothing, so I used it up. My marks have gotten a little, messed up, but there they are. I thought this little lip down here had product in it, but I don't think it did, so that is finally done, which I'm quite happy about because I did not love that product. It had a weird smell. It has always had a weird smell. It was not just mine. A lot of people complained about it having a weird smell when we got it in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. So yeah, and finally I have this. It is my Julep When Pencil Met Gel eyeliner in Ultraviolet. It is so done that there's actually no more lead in it. I tried to sharpen it one more time, and the little bit of lead that was left in it fell out, and now you can just see the little plastic thing that holds it in. I will insert a quick picture of its paper measurements. But that is also finally done, and I can put these empties back into a bag. I usually keep a bag beside me when I do Project Pan updates because I have to move stuff back into my bathroom, both for empties of the month plus products that I'm still working on. Now, I'll go ahead and show it. The product that I'm going to add in is a body spray, but it is a huge one. It's going to take me the rest of the year. It is the Avant Senses Body Care Vanilla Body Spray, and I've only used it a couple of times. I'm starting all the way up here. My mom got this for Christmas for me last year, I think. I've already used up the little body wash that went with it. I used that up ages ago. So now I just have this like 8.4 ounce behemoth of a body spray. So hopefully I can get that used up by the end of the year. That would make me happy. I can usually go through about 2 ounces in a month. So hey, I think I can get through that by the end of the year as long as I'm consistent with it. Now for everything else, first off, I have this Stila Shade of Mystery in Charmed, and what happened was I couldn't get to any more of it, so I scooped everything out of it. Like, there's nothing left in this container. because I didn't feel like having to pop out the stopper every time I used it. So this is what I have left. And it's a bit more than I thought it was going to be when I was scooping. It's still good, like it's still nice and creamy. So I'm not worried about that just yet. So I'm going to use up as much as I can and try to get it finished in the next month, because now it's a little bit more convenient to use. And I don't want it to dry out because I do really like this product. I don't think you can get them anymore. I think they discontinued the shade mysteries because they didn't sell very well, but I intend to get this done in the next month just so that I can be, you know, done with it. And it never really went dry on me, but I started using it as soon as I got it. Like those things, the Stilo ones especially, apparently you just can't let them sit around or they're gonna dry up. And I've had minis of them dry up before, so it's totally true. Next is something I didn't use too much last month. I kind of forgot about it. It's the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. I can only use this like twice a week. That's why sometimes I forget. I have a little bit of progress, but not a lot. So if I want to finish this by the end of the year, I need to start remembering to use it. I used to keep like a post-it note in my notebook to remind myself to use it twice a week, and I need to start doing that again. I think that would help me a lot. Because if I had progress like I was in the middle, I would easily finish this by the end of the year. But the last couple of months, I've just been kind of forgetful of it. All right. Next is my Milani Eyeshadow. Here's what it looked like last time. And here we are today. I did manage to hit the bottom of the pan. It actually broke off on me, but I used up all the product. I used it to set under my eyes a couple of days when it kept breaking off, so. But I'm probably not gonna finish this by the end of the year, unfortunately. Which really sucks. I thought I could, but there's still probably over half of the product left. This is a lot of eyeshadow. It is 3.1 grams of pure eyeshadow. I used this to like set my eyeshadow base. I used it to blend out my crease. If I wasn't already panning in this project in under eye powder, I would use it to set under my eyes. It works fine for that. That would probably help me use it up this year, but I'm not too worried about it. I'll just keep using it next year. Speaking of the eye powder, let me go ahead and go over it. It is the e.l.f. under eye setting eye powder. I was able to get a new mark on it. Now if I could get it to settle properly, I can, you know, back that mark up. Now it doesn't want to, but I did manage to get it. There it goes. Here are my marks on it. So I got it to go down a little. It still weighs the same damn thing for 2 months in a row, 15.0 grams. I don't know what's going on. I'm this close to emptying this into a pan and pressing it. I am just getting no visible progress on it, even though I use it every time I do my makeup for the most part, except for the couple of days where this had broken off and I wanted to use the product as it had broken off, because if I let it sit, it might, you know, get lost. So I'm thinking about pressing that into a pan. I have a couple of extra pans from stuff that I used up last year that I saved the pans on for purposes of repressing other stuff. And maybe that will give me a little bit more visible progress and I will not want to throw it in the garbage can. This is still here. I've been using the crap out of this and it's still here. It's a Bite Beauty lipstick in jam, and I mean, look at how much is left. Most of that is plastic. I can't even get a new measurement on my paper because there is so little left, but there's still product left. Like, there was a little bit above the lip. I have a couple more uses in it. It never ends. I have been wearing a dark lip all summer long. It's not the only thing I wear, obviously, but I wear it regularly and it just won't die. And the sad part is I really love the color. I'm just getting really sick of it right now. I have other stuff I want to work on. Ugh. Speaking of products that won't die, I didn't get a lot of use out of this month. It's the Avant sleeping mask. I cut it open so that I could actually get into it because I was having problems getting the product out. Here are my progress marks. The product dips down a little bit in the middle, so it's kind of lower, but it's still up on the sides. So, like I said, I just got a little lazy with it this month. I just need to get back into the habit of using it. Next is my Wander Beauty Glowahead Illuminating Face Oil. I had to struggle to get this mark because it doesn't really want to easily bend in anymore. I had to kind of fight with it to make it, to see where I was. Because I can't shine a light through this, nothing penetrates. But here are my marks. I probably have about another 2 months of this product, so I will be happy once it's done because I have other face oils in my collection I want to be working on now. Like, when products get to the end like this, I'm ready for them to be done. Next is my Dry Bar Shine Cream. This probably only has about a month left in it. So I went from here to here, a pretty big jump considering my last couple of marks. But this is another one where I think there's also like an air bubble in here somewhere because I have to fight with it to get product to come out. So that one will probably be done next month. I also have my Laura Geller lip liner. I will insert the Paper Progress here. But here's what I have. Because I have been working on that Bite Beauty product, I haven't been using this as much because I have another lip liner that goes with it, actually in another project pan. You shouldn't be tipped over. I was talking to my foundation. But yeah, so I had kind of wanted to finish that in 2 months from last month, but I don't think that's going to happen now. I think it's going to take me 2 months from now because once I get this done, I can use that more. Next is my Soap & Glory Micellar Water. I got a pretty big jump this month and I don't really know how, but here are my marks. I went from here to here. Still certainly got a few more months to go. Once I go through my last set of makeup wipes, I'm on my last bag right now, I can start using this to remove my makeup along with cleansing my face in the mornings. So once I do that, this will be gone pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about it. Next is the GV Exfoliator. Something is wrong with the packaging on this. It doesn't want to pump properly, but here are my marks. I went from here to here, which is a little more than last time, but like the first month I made a big jump and then the packaging stopped working, so I can't get as much product out of there as I would like, and it makes me not want to use it, so I've been kind of lazy with it. I wish I could open this packaging and just scoop out what I want, but I can't, like it won't unscrew or anything like that, so I'm kind of just stuck with it. Even at this rate, I think I could finish it by the end of the year. I would just be able to finish it faster if I could use it the way I want to. Next is the Vaseline Lotion. I didn't get a lot of progress on it this month. Like, I kind of kept forgetting to use it. I barely have progress on it. Because I use this to shave with normally, but I've been kind of lazy, admittedly, and using just like my body wash to shave with, which it's very moisturizing. I could totally do that, but what I'm going to do is, I have this, it's my next product, the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. I literally have one use left in it, and I could have used it before this, but I would have been not that this is terribly sticky, but I would have been a little bit sticky trying to sit in this chair. This pleather chair that I would be sticking like crazy to because I'm wearing a skirt today. So my legs are bare. But once I finish this, I'm thinking about pumping a lot of this into here and using this as my body lotion as well. This sits with my bathtub, so it wouldn't be convenient to use it in here as both. So I think that will help me get through this by the end of the year, because it's not, even though I love this product, it's not cruelty free. Vaseline just isn't. So I want to get it out of my collection, and I need to find a new like aloe vera scented lotion to use for the summer, because I love the scent of aloe vera and it's great for summer, but I want something that doesn't test on animals. Go figure, right? But I think doing that, using it as my lotion at least for the next couple of months, because I had an Avant body butter in here that I put on hold, and in theory, if I'm done with this, I should be going back to that. It's still way too damn hot for that thing, so I don't want to use it. Not yet anyway. I want to save that until like late October, November. So I I think I will start doing that once I am done with that. All right, so I have 2 more products and then we're done because I've finished a lot of stuff in here. Like I don't have 20 products in here anymore. Next is my Milani Goats Revitalizing Eye Gel. I went through a little bit more this month and I guess I was just a little bit better with my skincare because I don't like use this on my face or anything, just under my eyes. But those are my marks. I figure I have probably about 2 months left of this, especially at the rate that I went this past month. Maybe 3 more months if I slow down a little bit, but that would be cool. That would be a full-size eye cream done. And finally, let's see if I can find it. I think I lost it. Here it is. I finished one of these last month, but I have more. I still have like another one of these. The Dr. Brandt Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner Pore Purifying Mask. I did make some good progress on it this month. I went from here to here. So, in theory, I can finish this in a month if I'm good about it, but it'll probably be 2 months, or like 6 weeks, technically. But that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!